connecting ... Come on.
And we are live.
We are live,
Today
Brad.
we go. Come on.
Hello, right. We are live today, guys. It's a Sunderland vs Wolves preview, and currently the host is having technical issues quite a lot. So, where do we start from? First of all, Brad, can you fix your Wi-Fi?
Is it working on your TV?
We're
On every end.
Live?
You're live.
So, today we're going to be discussing about Sunderland versus Wolves.
I think connecting ... I'm back.
So we're going to be talking about Sunderland versus Wolves, everyone. We've
I'm
got
Brighton-
a
I'm
fellow
Brighton
Geordie on
versus
as well.
Newcastle.
We're going to discuss some stuff Newcastle. So let's just say get the show on the road.
1 second. Say, Brad, we're all live.
Yeah, because we're getting comments in already.
Yes, from Reece Persian. Yeah. Anyways, while Brad's busy configuring his laptop of how to figure out if it's going to work properly or not, let's discuss about Newcastle on the weekend then. Get Newcastle out the way with there. So who you got on the weekend?
Brighton away.
Brighton away. Right, Brighton away is a bit of a tough game for you. That's quite often, isn't it? So
It's our
are you
home.
confident ahead of the game against Brighton?
I think I'll be happy with a point.
Yeah, because you got Carlos Baleba and you also have Matoma, a full healthy Brighton squad against you on the weekend.
That's
And you
right.
got some players coming back from international break.
Like Bruno and Joe Linton. My God, their journey to get over to like South Korea and Japan was a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah. I know what Brad's doing the live because he's got to mess up on my end, yeah. But anyways, it's down to us three. So, with Baleba, you got quite a lot of players who's coming at you. Again, you're coming with Anthony Gordon, who just got player of the match for England on the midweek game as well. What's that like as a Newcastle fan seeing a player on your team getting a man of the match in the actual tournament in the
It
national stage?
just proves how much work Eddie Howe's done with our players now. Because
So, obviously, you haven't been on for a while. Discuss about anything about Newcastle. So, from your recent run of games, are you confident for this weekend then?
I-
Or,
yeah, I'm confident, but as I said before, I'll be happy with a point.
so I have Nick Voltemade, who's been quite reasonably decent, despite the shorts looking bigger than his legs.
Just like now, he's starting to settle into Newcastle. So obviously, the German league to the Premier League, any league's different to what you've been playing in. But now I think he's starting to settle in. But it's hard for him because he's playing every single game because obviously our other player who plays for DR Congo is injured, isn't it? Again, he's got.
Yeah, you almost saw he's out for an even longer period, isn't he?
But to be fair, Newcastle are again. FIFA are paying his wages now because obviously this is the rules. If a player gets injured on international duty, and it's more than like 21 days, they get injured.
You also didn't play international. You got injured before the international break.
No, he got injured playing for them.
How is he playing for them? He's been reportedly injured for you for months.
No, he got in when we signed him on deadline day, and he was an international break straight afterwards.
Oh yeah,
He
got injured then.
He got injured then, but obviously because he got injured on international duty, FIFA have to pay his wages.
All right. I didn't know he played on last game for DR Congo because he wasn't in the squad. Wasn't in the starting 11.
No, it was not this one gone, but it was the one before.
Yeah.
But as I said, like the rules are if they get injured on the international duty and it's more than like 21 days, FIFA by law have to pay the wages and we get some compensation back off.
Well, I think we're going to be okay, Paul, but some of our players have been out injured. Hello, Bradley Young. Welcome back to the channel.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me now? All right.
Yes.
Yes.
I've just been taking a bit of the lead for you, mate.
Okay.
But like as I said, I'll be like as we're saying, like about the game against Brighton for Newcastle. Well, no, yeah, like playing against Brighton away. I'll be happy with a point, but obviously we don't do well down in Brighton. It's a hell of a trip for the teams from the northeast to travel down to Brighton.
Yeah, but you can't excuse that when you said like a year ago. So you went traveled to PSG and you beat PSG. So what's the difference between the travel of PSG to Brighton? I think personally, Brighton's structurally wise comes better against you on the day. They come very well. Again, Brighton is such a great model of a club of what you talk about football clubs.
Hmm.
Obviously, they've got some very key players. Danny Welbeck, who's been playing a lot. Again, you're mentioning names for them who's been absolutely outstanding the past couple of years for them. Do you see them as a threat coming against you then?
I do, because obviously, as we said, like it's just one of those teams who don't do well against, especially like a Saturday. Fair enough, it's a Saturday kickoff, 3 p.m. Not on TV, unfortunately not on TV in the UK, but I can get it. Luckily, that.
Let's not disclose that on YouTube.
Yes.
How people can get dodgy streams.
Yes, we don't condone.
Yeah, don't
we
throw us on
we-
YouTube.
we-
Lewis.
We don't condone it, by the way.
Unless you want to pay some exclusive money to listen to it on the radio from someone. But again, just listen to BBC Northeast. You probably see Guy Bennett and all them talking. They'll be
Black and
talking
white
about the game.
legend.
Guy Bennett's not black and white legend. He's a red and white legend.
No, when I was like when they did the Newcastle game,
Right.
it's his black and white legend.
Oh,
Odd.
Yeah,
odd.
because they have different commentators, don't they?
Yeah.
But I know we're talking about this and that, but we'll talk about after the end and that. I want to talk about something at the end of the game. Not the end of the game, the end of the stream.
Yeah.
End of the game.
But you know
Yeah.
Paul, you know what I meant.
Yeah. Right. So we've spoke about Newcastle versus Brighton. The big game on the weekend coming up is bottom of the table Wolves. Can they get their chance to get the first win? Or get their first set of like away match wins? Wolves in the past 10 meets, Wolves have only won 1 out of 10 against Sunderland, where they drew 3 and Sunderland have won 6. So again, we're pulling out stats. It's a jinx for Sunderland when we do this. But coming at the steam of light, Sunderland have won majority of the times at the ground. Brad, what do you think about that?
To be honest, I think it's going to be quite. I'm not saying it is an easy game because no one's an easy game in this league. But to be honest, I think it's going to be quite difficult. Because obviously they haven't won that many games, and obviously they might be looking to find a win. So to be
Again,
honest,
Wolves has come to the steam of light, Brad, with only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goals scored this season. And we scored 9 goals this season, and averagely on a turnout, they're predominantly dominant on possession. But the main goal scorer threat is Larson.
strong off.
So, do you think that we can keep a striker like him quiet?
To be honest, if Barrow right here keep up good work and obviously Makiere, yeah, I think obviously they can keep Strong Lawson quiet.
And then you got also the other key players as well, where they've had Huang, they have Museni, Bueno, Kreski, Rocadere. These players are making Wolves a team where you can't sleep on. So, Paul, I'm asking you, do you think that we should switch off against Wolves and settle for that 1-1 draw, what Michael Bowers mentioned? Or do you think that we should be relentless against a bottom side team?
We should be relentless against these. I wouldn't go what Michael Bowers said yesterday. No chance.
Obviously, I've watched a few streams where they said they'll take the 1-1 against Wolves, but why would you take 1-1 against the side near the bottom? We played Aston Villa, and people were happy to be complacent with the 1-1 draw. You've seen how the result went. We can't be doing that. Obviously, what we struggle is what they have is depth. So coming from the squad, you're looking at the centre forward scenario. They have Larson, Rocadere, and they have Huang. Brad, what's that comparison towards our attacking trio so far this season?
What sorry, guy? Comparison did you say?
Yeah, comparison between our attacking three to theirs. Their attacking three has scored 4 goals between them, and our attacking three strikers has only scored 4. Miranda scored 1 and Wilson Isidore scored 3. And 0 goals for Robbie so far. Do you think that's a good standard for the Premier League?
To be honest, if you look at it, no. I don't think so, but you can have a say on it.
Obviously,
But
discussing
I don't think it is.
discussing ahead of the weekend's game as well. You look at how we feature against other teams. You're looking at Wolves. If you like, Brad, you've done your research. Paul, you have as well. You look at Wolves. They're a team who really rely on possession play. So is that something that we've got to try and match in? Because we normally do that as well. Do you think that we need to match them on that possession play, or do you think we need to catch them on the breaks?
Bit of both, to be honest. I think we need to match them up, and we kind of need to like catch them on the break as well. I think a bit of both for me.
Yeah, it's because what Wolves can do, they can invite pressure. Besides the point of Matthias Cunha, Gone, and all them, they've still got some good players out there. The John Arias, a player who we should watch out for, who is rapid down that right wing. That's why I question who's going to be starting on that left back position. And also, you look at the João Gomez and Andres in the midfield. So that means that we've got to have Xhaka, and we need to see who's going to be around Xhaka in that midfield. There's no Siddiqui going to be playing. We don't know. Yeah, again, mentioned saying that he might be okay. Reggie Bree says might. He's going to assess the squad tomorrow. Also, who else is in that midfield position? We will play Enzo Lefebvre in the middle. Will we play our wingers?
Thing is, we just did check on Siddiqui. Siddiqui's actually okay. It's the other one that's not at the minute.
Diarra.
Alderete. Yeah, he's not alright. He's just come back from a 20-hour flight.
Yeah, so Siddiqui might be playing. Still not a confirmation on that. Also, as well, like Paul, you just mentioned that there. Alderete took a knock midweek for Paraguay. Do we see Alderete getting replaced then? Yes, Brad.
No, I don't see him getting written because I've seen today apparently according to tests it's all been positive news so far. So I see him getting replaced whatsoever unless obviously something comes back what obviously gets him out of the squad.
Did you, from your report, what you showed, Brad, about Alderete might be playing? Do you not think Sunderland's forcing that and rushing that a bit too quick? Because he did come off with the hamstring injury.
Yeah, we've got to look at it as well. Yeah, I think we are trying to rush a little bit. I think we are.
It's because we still got Ballard centre half again. In the last game, you looked at Alderete. Alderete still wasn't the most overly confident person on the pitch.
Nah, last game he was absolutely awful against Man United.
And again, so that means we might see the Mukiele Ballard for a change. Another partnership, something different.
Yeah, I've been Ballard.
Yeah.
Right, and the question mark about the squad lineup is who's going to start these fullback positions? The position that we really lacked on in the summer transfer window, where we could have really heavily improved on a lot better than what we have.
If it was me starting the fullback positions, may I say? I think obviously and we'll have Ballard at centre back if Alderete is not obviously fit to play. Then obviously I would switch Hume to left back and then I put Getruda at right back.
That's exactly what I've written down here. That's exactly what I've written down here because I personally believe that would be the ideal squad that we'll have. Really. Yeah. And that's an ideal squad that you would put out. But in realistic terms, I think that we'll still see Arthur playing on the weekend because of obviously Reggie's system.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope not.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope not.
Probably.
What we do need to look at is, are we going to improve that winger situation right now? Who's going to play on that left wing? Because we cannot drop a Dingra. When the Dingra came off against Manu, we shouldn't have done that. He's a key player. Why are we putting the centre midfielder, Enzo Lefebvre, playing wing? I do not know. And Enzo Lefebvre done a statement during the week saying, like the season's not over, he's raring to go, stuff like that, after the loss of his family member. Yeah, again, He's now got that urge to prove himself now. Do we try telling him, right, if you want to do something now while Diarra's out, get in that position of that playmaker role and let Adingra play? Would you say that? Especially against when we need the pace against Wolves?
Yeah,
I agree with you. Put Simeone Adingra at left wing. Put obviously him in the centre midfield role. I would put Benzo.
Yeah. Right. And the question is, someone mentioned to me the other day, will you start Bertrand Traore against Wolves? I said personally no, because I want to see Talby. And a lot of people's been giving some stick to Talby recently because he hasn't shown that immediate goal scorer Ronaldo-esque winger. But do we need that kind of winger, or do we need someone who's a bit more quick and direct? Because he is still young, isn't he, lads?
To be honest, I'm not going to criticise on this Talby because of his age, because he's only 20, 21, something like that. I'm not to be honest, he needs to try better. That's all I'm going to say.
Imagine a kid coming in the Premier League. You got to imagine a kid who's not known, played in the Belgian league, coming over there. He's going to have some little bit of time. We were quite lucky with Noah Siddiqui of how well he came on. But I think he's came to the Premier League with a little knowledge, while Talby's being more or less abroad football, coming into the English system. Nothing is a bit more physical. Obviously, you know that.
I think you can still do something special. I think Talby could do something special still in the next couple of weeks, a few weeks, if we could join him in properly. I think he'll do.
Because we've got this game coming up against Wolves. Who's actually at the game? You are, Brad. Are you?
I am.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to mention this. When we're at home, we got to make that ground a fortress, against Wolves.
I agree.
We do. That's the problem. We do.
When we play against low-end teams, we should not be overly complacent as fans, as much as what the team's like. We should be getting in them going, right, come on, guys, let's get behind them, let's get them running. Let's get them motivated. Because you see the players on the pitch, they need energy, don't they? They need energy, they need to feel that buzz. Obviously, with Paul mentioned to me the other day, it's the grand opening of the bridge of the season's use.
Finally.
The new bridge. Finally, it's in use. Fairmine's been there for ages, young's ready to start. We're just getting the permission to use it now. It's going to be a fan march as well. Are you all taking part in that?
I am, as you know.
And can I just put it for 2 seconds?
Yes.
The bridge was temporarily open for the
rugby, I know.
Rugby.
Yeah, but this is the grand opening now.
I know it is, but technically it's already been opened.
There was an issue with the bridge. That's why it would have to be closed.
Yeah, and also done a bit more maintenance work around it with some flags and that around it. Aye. So, Brad, are you taking part in that march?
Probably will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Honest to God, if you get there early enough, get yourself in Keele Square, get yourself to the front, video it, look around. There's maybe some sort of display stuff around. As you get in there, there is still going to be works going around there still. As you get into there, it's being confirmed. Despite the residential stuff which is meant to be getting built around the stadium, they're still going to try getting some sort of new match day vibe, new build stuff around there. So it's absolutely great.
Yeah.
So
just to shout out,
go on, bro.
Sorry, Paul. Just shout out in the comments as well. I do want to say happy birthday to somebody who I did birthday to on Monday, because obviously we didn't do a stream. I want to say happy birthday, belated birthday, may I say, to Reese Persian. I hope you have a brilliant day on Monday. Yeah, happy birthday, Reese.
And that's £5.99 for the birthday shout out.
I've actually heard from the club today that this Wayside is bringing drums to the actual
yes.
Bringing drums? Oh my word.
Yes.
So that's what I've heard from This Is Wayside as well. It's quite good, isn't it? So there's a lot of potentials growing out with around the Sunderland area. I am going to speak about going back to the squad stuff. Right. There's one player who we haven't seen since the first 2 games, since Brobby's came in. Eliza Meander. Are we going to start playing him again soon, guys? Because he's a guy who's a lot more agile, a lot more quicker, and I think somewhat better than Mr. Blobby.
I'm not going to lie, but he just seems dead to the squad at the moment. He's just been quiet. Like, he hasn't even been playing hardly. Like, hasn't even.
I think we need to start putting Mayenda into that squad rotation a bit better. Definitely. Away from Blobby, because, again, this is a young lad who are the fans buzzing.
What he did against West Ham, first game of the season, he scored in there.
I know, he was absolutely breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking, he was.
To be honest,
Exactly.
against Wolves, I would probably start Mayenda. You
I
know,
would
because
as well.
if you think he scored, for his team, didn't he?
Yeah, he scored for the Inter, didn't he? Aye?
It'll give him confidence.
So it's all about constant improvement and constant stuff that we're going to have a look at.
So yeah,
So
I would. Sadly, I would drop Isidore for Mayenda.
you would drop Isidore. I think about just putting Mayenda into that rotation. At some point, change that 4-3-3, well, the 4-3-3 holding to a 4-4-2. At some point, if we're 1-0,
I think well,
if we start looking at the rotation, how we do it.
you know what you could do? Right? You could have, obviously, this is how I would do it. Roos and goal, Okere, Ballard, centre backs. Katrina right back, Hume left back. I thought what's going to happen, but obviously it's not good. So I would go right back, Hume left back, half a match, Sparkle. Then obviously centre mid, the fee bringing him into the role there with obviously Xhaka, Noah Siddiqui, obviously them. You've got to be looking at that as well. And then what we'll do is for wings is I will put Lingard because he can't play right wing as well because I've seen him play right for Brighton. I've seen him play right there for Brighton.
I think he's predominantly on the left because he could cut in and shoot with his right. Mienda's left-footed, so we can put him on the right-hand side to cut in.
Yeah. Could do is obviously, like I said, put him on the right or the left, whatever way it could do. Mienda up front and put Isidore on the wing because Isidore quite good coming off the wing as well.
He is, and that's what I was just about to mention. So you got Isidore who can't come off on the left. Probably took the thought right out of my mind what we could do with this player. Obviously, it's all about alternatives and how we do things. But again, you look at how we transition. I've got my piece of paper in front of us. I've drawn out the formations. Hopefully, at some point, I'll be able to have like a digital screen behind, so I'll be able to show how it's done. So obviously, we have that 4-3-3 holding all the time. We have that playmaker midfield, and then we have the box-to-box midfielder. Then we have our holdings all the time. Our holdings going to stay in that midfield area regardless, and our box-to-box is a guy who runs between the midfield and the defence all the time. But if we have that playmaker midfield, ideally that would be Diarra because he can shoot. But we've got Enzo there. If we put Enzo there, that'd be good, yeah? He needs to be able to come forward and get into them places, into them gaps around, so that means our force can move left or right into them gaps. Again, Wolves has just started playing with the 4-back this season after about 6 or 7 seasons playing with the 5-back, so they're still getting used to their new system at the back. So we got to exploit this as it can while they're still learning their trades at the back. We've got the wingers cutting in. We need to cut in. Definitely. We need the 4-backs to overlap. When that happens, the 2 centre-halves can rise up. We can still keep Xhaka there into a back 3 system with Xhaka there. Then we'll have Siddiqui sitting just behind in the 4-1-1-1, 2-2. Well, the 2 wide and the 1 up top. We'll play with the number 10 role of Enzo behind him. We need to look at how we can get that ball up the pitch quicker in transition against teams like Wolves when they got pace and they will come that way. We need to look at right. If the ball is to go to, let's just say, Alderete, we got to look at that gap where if we're going to do that big long ball, we got to play that to the number 9 striker. That'll be Wilson Isidore to play it down to Enzo. Something then Enzo can see the passes wide or behind if it needs be. That's a bit like what the Alex Ferguson style was. And I think ideally we should actually drop into that system of the 4-2-3-1 with that and play Siddiqui as that holding midfielder with Xhaka then. And play with that number 10. And guess who can play number 10? Eliza Mienda.
Yeah.
Eliza Mienda can play.
Fabrizio Romano, by the way. What I would tell you is Potter has been approached by Sweden as the new coach.
Paul
initial
told me this
talks of-
yesterday, and I mentioned it as well.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, initial talks have also been taking place as well.
Yeah.
Apparently 8 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
been
would share that.
to be fair, I seen that a couple of days ago when Sweden
Yeah.
is so close to not getting qualifying for the World
So
Cup.
I'm guessing that Potter and Sweden's coming closer to agreeing with a deal, I think.
What should happen? Sweden approach Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe takes the Sweden job, then Graham Potter comes in charge of Newcastle and gets him relegated, yeah?
Yeah, get them fucked over. That's what you need. Get them
It's just
fucked
Graham
over.
Potter in charge of Newcastle, that Bruno as a backup guy, and I'll let Bruno falter.
Lewis's face when you said that.
He did not like the sound of that, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Well, you could have the best manager in the world, John Carver.
No, pissed him back.
Or was it all just Isak's fault?
Oh,
What's it called in the world? Oh, the shit.
Oh, I'm still laughing at how like Liverpool are already turning on Isak already.
Mind you, though, Liverpool and Isak just done everyone a favour really by getting your star player out of the way. But I do have to do one thing, guys, and I feel sick doing this. You've got to praise Newcastle because they're finally winning games.
Hallelujah! It's only took us.
I
And guess what? They're not far behind us.
We're not. Seriously, we're not. And I think Nick Ward-Amardy, I think he's quite a good player.
Bear in mind, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can to Lewis, yeah? Nick Baltimate looks bloody weird.
I know he doesn't.
His legs is shorter than his body length, and his shorts come below his knees. He looks like something from a bloody catwalk.
And the thing is, he wears his shirts. His shirt's baggy, and he has long sleeves.
Yeah, it's like he's dressing up like in the, you know, that modern LGBT style with the oversized tops and the shorts going the halfway down the shins and that. He looks like something from that, really.
I just think he knows Dan Ballard now.
Yeah, he knows that ball goes score a better header, but sadly he was outside.
Apparently Dan Ballard had Nick Ward-Amardy in his back pocket the other night. Oh, he scored a goal pass.
Yeah, he did. Actually, Nick Voltemade had a really bad struggle. And there was even a run in at one point where Voltemade, because I was watching back the highlights, he went to have a shot and Ballard blocked it, and then as they were walking away, Voltemade turned around and looked at him and Ballard just shouldered him down. Like nothing. He's like this.
Just wait till December, it's gonna happen.
Chris, honest to God.
Just wait until December. Just wait.
Can we talk about that game? Obviously, I know it's still quite a while, but it's being moved.
Yep, exactly what we said ages ago. We said that ages ago it was going to get moved to a Sunday, but we thought it was going to be like a morning game or midday. It is 2:00 in the afternoon.
It is. You know why it's been moved?
Yeah, it's because we have a Champions League game.
It's because of them. Sunderland didn't want it to move.
It's not that. It's not that. It was for policing reasons, wasn't it? Really?
No, it's
That's what was mentioned.
It's due to Newcastle being in the
because of
Champions
them.
League.
It wasn't to do with that.
Is it? No,
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
no, I know why it's being moved to the Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. It's for us to get back, have a day's rest, have training, and play.
It's because of them.
It's all,
Mind you,
it's
though,
all
again,
beneficial.
that's still a lot to do. That's still a lot to do for you in such a little time. When someone's got like a week's break in between.
Thank God for that.
Hang on. Well, when we're talking about that, this is like December, okay? For Newcastle. I'm just going to go to it. The 2nd December, we play home to Spurs. Then the Saturday, the 6th of December, play at home against Burnley. Like, then we play on Wednesday, the 10th of December, we play away to Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Then on the Sunday, we play against Hughes.
Hughes has got a name.
You gotta say the team name, you know. We mentioned Hughes, you know.
Sunderland.
Hey! You mentioned the team who's going to win. Thank you.
We've got that on.
Yeah.
You mentioned the team who's got 6 in a row.
That's me.
Yeah, no, to be fair, you're going to beat us.
You actually think we'll beat you?
Yeah.
That we will beat you?
Yeah,
We've got that on record.
That's on live, and that's the
That's
what
live.
button.
I know it is. But honestly, just looking at the
Look at
fixtures
that.
we have, it's going to be tough.
Mind you, though, like what we say, every Premier League game is never easy. It's always tough.
Yeah,
And the thing is, you're saying that we will win. The last person we had on was a Man U fan,
Mhm.
and he said we have an easy game against them, and we actually got tortured by them. So again, don't write it off until the fat lady sing.
I know, but
That's what gets our fans very overly complacent, and gets our players very overly complacent because they watch stuff online.
But as you know, Paul, I am one of them fans who says the truth. I'm not one of them fans who say, "Oh, we're going to win the Premier League." I would love to see Newcastle win the Premier League and that. But as I'm a really realistic fan. For example, when Newcastle, like when we went to the Carabao Cup twice final, I was expecting us to lose twice. Like when the trophy was the icing on the cake for us for that season and that.
When speaking as football fans now, do you think fans these days get overly complacent, or do you think they should start doing like what we do, where we're coming to win the blank slate, don't think about the game as much, we go there just to see the result.
Yeah,
That's what it should be.
that's what football should be. That was back in when football came. Fans just turned up for the game, enjoyed the game, went back home, and that. End of. Now it's like,
Honestly, God, right? It's because rivalries aside, away from any other opponent side, the Sunderland fans, we've been very overly complacent since our turn back in the Prem. We've done well, and then everyone's up at the height. Mike, I get Mike's point where you see you take a draw against Wolves after Wolves' campaigns previous years. But again, as a fan who does streaming, like Paul and Brad, yourself even does streaming now, kind of. We do our prediction, we do what we see because we watch back, we do everything. And do you think that sometimes, as just general fans who don't do this, do you think they don't really see as what we do?
yeah,
Because some people don't watch back, some people don't do that. They watch the game, go, yep, we've beat Man U, or yep, we've beat Aston. Let's just say, hypothetically, the first week we beat West Ham. So everyone's going, yep, well, the hype we beat West Ham, woo, brilliant. Then we turn up against another team where we've done another win, 2 in a row, get in, near the top. We should beat Newcastle, we should beat this, we should beat that, we should beat this. That shouldn't be happening, shouldn't it?
No, it shouldn't be.
like for example, like I was dreading when we first lost our couple of games of the season, going, "Oh, here we go again."
Just take it game by game.
Like I said to Paul, watching our pre-season Sunderland, I thought with everything of the changes we had, a lot of players coming in. I think what we will have I generally said we're going to have a half decent season this season.
He did.
But some of these players, I don't know, are they going to do well? Games against the teams that finish in the top 6, we're going to struggle. Like yourselves, I think we will struggle against you. Because again, it's the atmosphere, the buzz. Some of these players haven't played against big fan bases where you got fans buzzing and screaming and singing. Obviously, we do it ourselves, we get the place vibrant, but we haven't came across it ourselves where opponent teams have done this.
That's the thing. With some of the players, some of your Sunderland players, and like obviously some of the Newcastle players, were never played in a derby, like a Northeast derby before.
You have Anthony Gordon and all them in the cup.
Did you hear what I said?
The new
Some of the
players.
players.
Yeah.
Some of the players haven't.
Mind you though, so speaking as a Newcastle fan, for you as a Newcastle fan, speaking about Sunderland players and that, which Sunderland players have stood out for you this season, what you'd be scared about on a derby day?
I think a couple of your like your striker and that, and a couple of your midfielders as well. But
Well,
our
I think
midfielder is probably one of the best in the leagues. Personally,
well, mind you though, watching back on most games, the two teams who's had the best defensive track record has been Sunderland and Newcastle, defensively wise.
really,
Yeah.
Yes.
my God.
And
Well,
it's,
we're doing the Northeast proud, aren't we?
we can defend, but we can never score. And that's a problem with both sides in the area sometimes. But I think Newcastle's got that little tipping edge still. I really think they used to. And I think Sunderland, if we recruited well in summer, that'll be it. Because usually link with someone called Strand Larson, the one from Wolves, who I mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I personally think, because I said to Paul Farage after meeting Graham was, I'll be watching these guys on YouTube now. I think Strand Larson will excel at a side like Sunderland.
Yeah, as I said, so see when we didn't have going back again, like when Eddie Howe first came in to Newcastle, it did take a while for the players to settle in, but Eddie Howe has done miracles with Newcastle over the last couple of years. He's done miracles and that. Fair enough, we have spent the money. To be fair, we have spent the money, but it's not as much. Yeah, we have spent money. Oh, Paul's dropped out. But as I said, we have spent money, but we haven't spent as other teams would have because of a bloody FFP and that.
Oh,
But if we,
Yeah.
Paul's dropped
but
out.
that, but as I said, like that's the thing is, as Newcastle fans, we always say we just want a team that tries. We don't want miracles and that. But be nice.
Yeah.
But be nice, like as I said before, to win the Premier League or win the FA Cup. But be just nice for once for a North East team to win something massive.
I've got a little game now, right? It's called Labrie or Howe. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm going to say a series of events which may happen, and you've got to tell me who might excel better at. So coaching in the Premier League, Labrie or Eddie Howe?
Eddie.
Brad?
Labrie.
Paul. Without being biased.
Though being biased, I am sadly Lewis fan. I'm going to say Enzo. Enzo. Rangers.
No.
I'm saying Rangers Labrie because it was. I'm going to say it's because on the recordings of last week of managers who's performed well in the most managers of the month, Reggie Labrie's been more than Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Right. Next question.
No, because you know, I did that because obviously you've only been in the season for a couple of months. Let's say I was doing for the couple of months, like the couple of years with Eddie Howe.
Yeah. So right, this is the next one. Yeah, this is going to be a brilliant one for you. Yeah. Who's had the better summer? Reggie or Eddie?
It's Sunderland. Fair enough.
Hands down.
You said-
Reggie Scobreese has had a better summer than Eddie Howe. Hands
Yeah,
down.
I'm saying Reggie. Paul.
Rangers Labrie with Stuart Harvey.
Yeah. Mind you though, I'm going to get into that Stuart Harvey bit in a bit later. So now we said about the summer. We said about that. Yeah. Which manager's more likely to perform a miracle?
I'm going. Can I start
Regis
Eddie Howe
Labrie?
because he won? Like Eddie Howe because he's won our first trophy in 70 years.
Right. But on the
Okay,
other
Brad?
hand, right, for me, obviously you said Eddie Howe for his miracles for his trophies in 70 years, but I'm going to say it's a miracle because I think he's going to win Newcastle in December. That'll be a good miracle
Paul?
for him.
With the top I've got on, I've got to say Rangers Labrie.
Come on, Paul!
I'm going to say this right. Okay, right. I'm going to explain what miracle is. Yeah. Miracle is a person who can pull out the unforeseen circumstances to perform out of the ordinary. Sunderland, within the past 8 years being out of the league, have only spent £50 million. under that. No other team has done that to get promoted out of League One and Championship. So that makes Reggie Labrie the only manager I think out both can perform that miracle.
Yeah.
But do you see why I said Eddie Howe as well?
Yeah, I'll do that. But again, you're destined to win that because he's played well.
Can I just say, Big Sam actually, because I told you, brother, Big Sam actually on his latest podcast actually,
Big Sam,
he actually gave a rating of all the Premier League managers.
Yeah, that's what I was just mentioning about before.
He actually put Eddie Howe 5th, and he put Regis Labrie 3rd in his ratings.
Behind Pep and thingy, isn't it?
I'm just a losing battle, aren't I? Really.
But mind you, though, you're giving a different fan alternative to a different club, which is quite interesting and makes the life interesting.
Yeah, because obviously you remember, obviously winning the trophy. I know we talk the trophy. You saw, like there's been generations in the family who had never seen Newcastle win the trophy.
Yeah.
There was a saying when you saw the granddad, the daughter or son, I can't remember, and the grandchild with them, and they were there when Newcastle won. That's the first time in history there was been 3 generations seeing Newcastle win a trophy. That's that's pretty sweet to see.
I'm going to discuss this, yeah? So you say this is a major success, winning the Carabao Cup, yeah? But when I had a different name and suddenly we're in the final against Man City, how come did it not make sense? Or it's just a little cup?
Well, yours was the Papa John's trophy.
No,
yeah, but prior before that, we were in the final against Man City.
It was the same
in the same cup.
It was the same cup what you had, but it was renamed as Capital One Cup. Obviously, that got renamed as the Carabao Cup. So yeah, Lewis.
Yeah. But when you win, fair enough. People say it's the Mickey Mouse Trophy. No, it's not. If you win it, you get that place in Europe. When you won it, you didn't have that.
We didn't win it. We just got to the final against Man City.
No, but
we could go to Europe because we were below expectations of the stadium.
No, it wouldn't be in it because now it's the UEFA Youth. The UEFA Conference League. If you win, you have to do a qualifying round to get to it.
Yeah.
But you still have that place in Europe.
So you mentioned that then, yeah? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do the price comparisons of a Papa John's pizza to the Carabao energy drink and explain the more importance of the cup, yeah? Right. Papa John's pizza's turnovers within 1 year has made £1.2 million. Bear in mind, Carabao energy drinks has only made £480,000 since being invented as an energy drink over 7 years ago.
But
which one's a smaller name?
But just say something. The Papa John's Trophy, but it's not called that anymore because it's been changed again
to the Bristol Street Motors Cup. Yeah,
it's got changed again for this season.
Again?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, it has. It's no longer Bristol Street Motors Cup.
But
here's a little quiz question. What was that cup originally called when it first came out?
I have no idea.
The Milk Cup?
Nope.
No idea.
The Worthington's Cup.
Really?
In true or false, has Sunderland ever won the Worthington's Cup when it was called Worthington's Cup?
I think you have, haven't you?
False.
I have, yeah.
But Newcastle has when they were in the 3rd division in 1982.
But now, obviously now, it's basically for League One and League Two teams against the Premier League the Premier League Two, the Premier League
under 21s, yeah,
under 21s. But I have said it. But do you think the Premier League Two, the Premier League division, where the under 21s play?
Yeah.
Do you think that league should wear the proper squad numbers?
No.
I do.
I personally believe because it's a separate cup altogether, I'll just let them do that.
No, because obviously when the Premier League 2 teams play in the That's what we said. What we've been talking about.
Whether that name's come by.
Yeah, they have to wear the proper squad numbers. Like, yes,
Because I see you pointing it. I really do. But
because if they see you watch the game, they see you watch like a Premier League 2, the Premier League 2 league, and you go, the only numbers 1 to 17 or 1 to 16 depends, because some teams have the number 13.
yeah,
But then they play for the next competition, they wear the proper squad numbers. If they play for the first team, they have to wear the proper squad numbers. You go, who the hell's this player? If they
yeah,
have squad numbers, and you know properly, you go. Like, for example, yesterday, there was a Newcastle player wearing the number 85 shirt number. You go, yeah, 85, and he was only 16.
mind you though, I've never heard the 85 shirt. Like, yeah, must be like a 12 player or something like that.
No, he was 16.
Bloody hell, didn't know either had that many players before the first team.
Where'd you get him from?
He's English as well, but he hasn't even got an English name.
Right. I'm going to mention, while you're doing that then, I'm going to quickly mention about head of the weekend, Sunderland and Wolves,
That's his name.
Arabi.
Yeah, he's English.
I feel sorry for the commentator.
Yeah.
Alafambi. Arabi. Actually pronounce it straight away.
Whoever his name is scored.
Mind you though, so ahead of the weekend, I want people's squad predictions for Sunderland. What's your predicted lineup, Brad and Paul?
Oh, do you want to talk about predicted lineups again? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I just put it for 2 seconds?
Okay.
Have you realised what's on Saturday as well?
What?
It's the under 18s derby.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Popped up on my phone.
Well
Sunderland
spotted, Lewis.
18s.
Well spotted.
Oh,
He's officially he's already copying one YouTuber whose name I shall not mention, following the academy players.
we've got some good under 18 players.
No, it's just because we all know fellow YouTuber follows the Newcastle under 16s, which I shall not mention the name.
We all know that person, don't we, Paul?
Yeah, we
It's
are
just-
that person.
I know him. He's actually a really nice lad, actually.
Who? Adam Pearson.
Yeah.
I don't
Really?
yes.
Yeah. he's canny to me.
Probably because you haven't challenged him about his little controversial.
But can we talk about the under 18s derby?
We'll talk about that in a bit. We're going to talk about the Premier League, and then we'll go to the under 18s then, yeah?
Might as well,
Yeah,
so-
might as well talk after, yeah.
Brad, your predicted lineup for Sunderland then for the weekend.
Right, okay. Do you want me real one, or do you want me obviously the other one I was talking about before?
Realistic, please. Realistic, please. Realistic as possible.
Realistic
But also
one.
so with your own twist on it.
Okay, here we go then for realistic. Right. Robert Roof's in goal.
Uh-huh.
I would think so.
Centre back. I'm going to go for Michele. Other centre back, I'm very hopeful that Omar Alderete will play. I'm going to put Alderete in that centre back position. Right back, Trey Yoon. Left back, Arthur Masuaku. Centre midfield, I'm going to go with Enzo Lefebvre. Dan Neil. No, not Dan Neil. Fucking hell. Granit Xhaka
Daniel.
and Noah Siddiqui.
You swore.
Mr. Yun. God. Somebody edit that out.
No, we can't. It's live.
Damn.
Sorry, it's swore before.
Where's he gone?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I got the job.
I'm the host
We
now.
can't get-
Bradley,
Lewis is the host.
Bradley moved me.
God,
You should have host me.
I know. Can you move me? Because I'm not the host.
Oh, we can't get Lee back. We can't get Lee back in now. What was going
What?
on? Oh, there we go.
Because Lee's the host. Nah, I can't do anything.
Right, I'm back and I'll host from this corner.
You move me now.
So right,
Just stay there.
Okay.
Lewis,
just
you're all right.
leave it. Just leave it. I'll do it from this corner. Yeah. So continue your lineup, Brad.
Do from Dan, like,
Right, anyway.
O'Neill.
Anyways, you know what, mate? So I had Robin Roof, I had Omar Alderete, I had Kiri, I had Hume, I had Masuaku, right? Enzo Lefebvre, Granit Xhaka, Noah Siddiqui.
Yeah.
Then I'll have right mid,
Yeah.
Samuel Adringa. We'll put Wilson Isidore up front.
Okay, Paul, your lineup
That's
before I do
me
mine. Yeah.
line-up.
I'm just still throwing out.
Not me shit.
Reece,
To be fair,
Reece
I'm
found
going
that
to
funny.
text me and do my lineup.
Yeah, before I talk about your Newcastle team, mate.
To be
You
honest,
might as
mine
well,
is,
yeah. Do your
mine is
Newcastle
actually like
one
the
as
same
well.
as Brad's, but with the two, well, the two people that we just, that we think that could be out. If them two are actually out, for me, Bollard goes at the back.
And who would
And
go
for
in centre
replacement
mid-row?
for Siddiqui, if he's out, I'll put Chris Rigg.
Oh, interesting. Right, I've my particular lineup.
That's interesting.
I've done my predicted lineup, and I'm going to say this is a change in formation because, like what I said, we need to change up a little bit in the attacking third. So in goal, obviously, is a route. Centre half, so you got Mukiele and Ballard. Because obviously, taking what Paul said, what I've seen, Alderete is definitely not playing. Latrida on the right and Hume on the left. In the middle, I'm going to go for the two holding midfielders of Xhaka and Siddiqui. But Siddiqui is not eligible to play. I'll put Daniel. Because I've mentioned it to Paul, Daniel has been working closely with Xhaka this week. So it'd be quite good to see if he could learn from him a bit. Playing on the right-hand side, Mienda, and on the left, Talbi. Playing as a number 10, Enzo Lefebvre, and as a number 9, Wilson Isidore.
That works
And I've been
really
found
well.
reason of that.
Actually works quite well.
It's because you watch how we play a lot. We play from the ball play to the back from the goalkeeper. The back wants to skip that midfield a lot. So that Wilson Isidore straight away. If Isidore was to be able to come towards that ball, collect it, you see that Enzo darting in that gap. Even. Then that opens up and then you got Mienda running on that overlap. He can then see that ball to there. If Isidore passes that ball off to Enzo, he can then stop running down that side. Then you go into that midfield of the two people still in that midfield until we can then play behind. And if Enzo wants to be that attacking option, then that means then Talbi and Enzo can switch around all the time. Because I think Talbi on the right hand side has been very limited. He's a right footed winger.
No.
He's not going to shoot with his left foot. He's not going to shoot with his left foot, so make him cut in. A lot better. Lewis, do you want to do your predicted Sunderland lineup then?
No, I don't.
Sunderland lineup.
I don't mean Newcastle.
He's doing the Newcastle one. So, anyways, let's switch
Come on,
on to
Lewis.
Newcastle then. Let's do predicted Newcastle squad.
Will I start?
Yeah, go on then. Go ahead.
Obviously, Nick Pope in goal.
Ramsdale's better.
Lewis Hall.
Crap. But go on.
Big Dan Burn.
Missing finger.
He's got a broken hand at the minute, but he can play it. Fabian Shaw.
Aye.
Like, Trips.
Trips. Oh,
Yeah.
I prefer Liverman over Trippier, like, but you know.
Like, Joe Linton. Bruno. Sandro Tonali. Anthony Gordon. Nick the German. I can't pronounce his surname yet.
Valdemar.
And Alanga. Yeah.
Valdemar, Voldemort.
Like, but to be fair, that's an alright line.
Voldemort.
Harry Potter, the
Right,
boy who lived.
here we go. Shall we all? Okay.
Hang on, if we've got to do Newcastle, I think Lewis has got to do something.
I don't know any
Yes.
Southern players.
Right. While we do our Newcastle one, then you can then do your little research on Sunderland. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, piss in hell.
This is going to be interesting, I'll tell you now.
To be fair, I guess I'm just going to say, play your same lineup where you played last time. There you go.
That was quick.
That's an organ. That's okay.
Okay.
We'll accept that.
So, Brad, you do yours then, and that means then I can go through my Newcastle one now. I'll let you both
Right.
go first. Yeah.
Newcastle lineup, Paul.
Oh, hang on. I'll let you do.
No, Adam.
Right,
Okay,
like-
buddy.
Do
Botman.
I'm going to look at their squad.
Same. I'm doing it on FIFA.
What shall we do? Just see what we should do.
I was saying, if you have a phone or piece of paper, write it down.
I'm going to write that on the computer.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm writing mine down.
Let you do that. But remember, like one of our players is injured
Which
Which
one?
one?
from Congo.
What?
You're on Congo.
What's his name?
Oh, Wissa.
Wissa, yeah, Wissa's injured.
The Busser. Wissa, the Busser, the Tosser. Aye.
Can anyone hear me okay?
What?
What?
Can anyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes? Gladly, we can hear you.
Right, okay. Right, okay, so we're going to go Nick Pope. Nick Pope. Seth Botman.
Oh, I made a mistake. Pulls out in.
No.
Well, I tell you who's out injured at the minute.
Yes, please.
Ramsey,
Yeah, tell me.
like Lewis Hall's injured. Miley's out.
Uh-huh.
Tino, and obviously Wissa.
All right, then. That helps me a bit, like.
That might have to change my mind because I said Lewis Hall.
Right.
Oh, can I change one
My
of this
lineup, then,
to
It's going to be
Chow.
Nick Pope.
Malik Chow?
Malik Chow. Yeah, Malik Chow.
Yeah.
Malik Chow. What do you pronounce it?
Chow.
Malakio.
Malik Chow.
Malik
Bye, ciao, ciao.
Boogie Platform.
Sorry, guys.
Boogie Ellie's head shaking like. My lineup: Nick Pope, Botman, Malik Chow. With that, I'm gonna go with who's left? Dan Burn. He'll be okay to play. Kieran, Bruno
Hello,
Guimaraes, Clinton, Tonali, Langa, Gordon, Walter Mardy. What's my line?
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything. I'm looking at the predictor lineup by FOPMob, and I tell you who's got the correct one according to FOPMob for the time being.
I haven't done mine yet, so be careful.
I know. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I wait until.
Right. I've got mine.
I haven't.
Right. In goal, John Ruddy.
No, be realistic.
Be realistic. Fine. Okay. Aaron Ramsdale. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the back, Lascelles, Byrne, Kraft and Ashby. Look at the shite. Alex Murphy holding midfield. Willock the Pelican Jolinton.
God,
Josh Murphy
please.
and Barnes in the wings. And a Sula up top because they're shite.
God.
I'm joking.
Lee,
I'm joking on. I mean, I've done that as a joke. That's why I got on FIFA to look at your lowest rated players. Ideally, if Pope's injured, I'll see Ramsdale.
Oh,
Fullback
God.
option Trippier. Shaw and probably Theo. Left back Lewis Hall. Midfield Tonali.
Lewis Hall's out injured.
All right then, I'll play. Who the fuck else do you got as a left back?
Like
Kraft.
Damn it.
Kraft's injured.
Kraft, I'll put as a left back line if he was an option. Tonali, Jolinton, and Bruno Guimaraes, obviously the ideal midfield. Wings is going to be Ramsey, but he's injured, so I'm going to say Anthony Gordon. I don't like Anthony Gordon. On the other wing, you got Alanga or Murphy. I'd rather play Murphy if I was a Newcastle fan. Claire Bolden and Jacob Murphy, and up top, the Lena version who looks like a transvestite Voldemort,
The German Messi.
the German transvestite.
God.
Anyways, I'm going to say hello to Keisha who's just joined the live.
Hi, Shannon.
And make a bye, Sean. Hello.
Hi, Reese. I know you're laughing there. I saw you.
Yeah, we saw you laughing when I was taking him in with the squad. My God, they're the perfect team for Newcastle there for the championship. Like, I should be at the right back, left Kraft. Paul, what's your predicted lineup for Newcastle?
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? While he's gone, I'm going to say Ramsdale in goal. He's going to kill me. Oh, no. Are you joking me? What have we done, Brad?
Are you fucking
What have we done? What have we done?
Oh, wait.
Oh, we're mad.
Oh, wait. I'm going to be putting up with this.
Yeah, you're here, Lewis.
Oh, and look who's the host. Me. Bank fuck.
But
But where's Lee?
I didn't hear the rest. Did you do your team?
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
No, I actually waited for you to come back.
That's fine.
I'm back as well.
Reason I had to go because my grandma rang me. That's why my camera froze.
It glitched me out as well. It kicked me out. I'm back. I'm back.
But no, Ramsdale in goal.
Violated.
Sorry, Lewis.
Violated.
That's fine.
Probably Kraft, Shaw. I don't know half the plays, but Kraft, Shaw. The cells. Well, I'm actually going off what FootMob said. Like
The cells. You shite. But, you know.
Willock, Miley. Didn't you?
Miley's out injured.
Brad.
What did say something? Because obviously only one person's got the correct team according to FOTM for the time being.
Who?
Bradley.
Yeah, I've just seen their team. According to FootMob.
Yeah, according to FOTM.
Yeah, it's the same with what Brad said.
Exactly what Brad said.
Yeah, so you know.
Are you the editor of FootMob, by any chance?
Brad being an editor, you can't freaking pronounce the players' names, let alone spell them.
You just basically with FOTMob.
Brad.
Yeah, Bradley, you got the Newcastle team correct according to FOTMob.
Yeah, you have.
You have. You have.
He actually has. I'm actually gonna see what they said for us.
Okie dokie, Sean. I will just mention me on message, not on a YouTube stream. Just send it on normal text, yeah, on WhatsApp. But anyways, right.
Bradley, I have to send you the message for it, you know.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at that after. I'll talk about stream things.
So we're coming into the weekend's games. Who's got a device to go through the matches? So we can do a little match predictions and then we'll do our games for Newcastle and Sunderland later.
Lewis, can you do the matches? Can you go through the matches with us on FootBall? Can you do the...
Yeah,
Bring all the
I'm just
matches
going.
up for this
Yeah,
weekend.
for this weekend, fine. Oh yeah, at the end we'll talk
Yeah.
about the
Oh,
under 18s derby.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about
Yes,
the
at the
18s
end.
at some point. Yeah.
At the end, fine. First game of the weekend.
Between
Make
now and 9 o'clock, we'll try and find.
But there's
We'll try and
no
find
games
some
on
time
Friday
on
night.
9.
Okay. There's
I
no
thought there
games.
was in the Premier League.
There's no
Yeah.
Friday night game. Because it's been international
Not this-
break.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Not
there's
this
not.
weekend.
Fine. Okay. First game this weekend. Forest against Chelsea
Oh,
and Forest at home.
I always say Chelsea's going to win
Oh
that
my
one 2-0. 2-0 Chelsea realistic.
Yeah, I agree. Chelsea
Yeah.
win. And guess we do. We
Have
do.
you-
we
Have you
do-
guys watched
we do-
to see about?
yeah, we have.
Yeah, we have.
But just
Yeah,
let,
we'll have.
but just let you know, we do our games last.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's really the best way around it. Yeah.
I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea.
I agree.
3-1.
Going to win 2-0
Yep.
as well.
So I can see Forest getting one back.
Yeah, but I'll go 2-1 Chelsea then. Okay.
What did you say, Brad?
I'll go 1-0. I'll go 1-0 Chelsea.
Okay. Next game is Burnley against Leeds.
Oh no.
That's going to be.
I'm going to go with a 0-0.
It's at Turf Moor as well.
Yeah, I'll say 0-0.
So it's
Bradley.
So it's basically championship fucking promotions, championship promotions like each other. Burnley versus Leeds. Okay. I'm gonna say 1-1.
I could see a 1-1 as well.
I said 0-0 because I personally believe that both sides are not going to score.
I'm going to go the same with Brad. 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, next game. Crystal Palace against Bournemouth.
Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. I say Crystal Palace win.
Bournemouth.
I think about 2-1 win. 2-1 win.
3-0 Palace.
2-0
I'm
Palace.
going to go against you. I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth.
Ooh.
Mind you, though, that's a good shout, Paul, because it's Nuno.
Oh, okay.
But I think he's going to score
Good
one
choice,
against
yeah.
Palace, and I think Palace is going to score 2.
Mhm.
I'm going to root
Yeah.
for the boy Adam Wharton to score.
Next game. Man City against Everton.
Oh no.
Man City 4-0. Erling Haaland hat-trick.
5-1 Man City.
3-0 Man City.
Bradley.
Since I fucking hate David Moyes so much.
Here we
Like
go.
Everton, the football
Here we
club,
go.
put David Moyes in charge. I'm gonna say 6-0. I'm gonna say 6-0 Man City.
Okay. Fulham against Arsenal. A London
Who, Fulham?
Fulham against Arsenal.
See, Arsenal, again, Fulham is a good side you're playing against. If it's at Craven Cottage.
Is that
If you're at the Emirates, you're rooting for Arsenal.
Mhm.
I'm going to say Arsenal's going to win like 2-0.
3
Emirates has it to score and possibly someone like Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2 Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm going to be careful.
I'm
going to be careful. That's
I'm
why.
sorry, Lee, but I'm gonna go give away. I'm gonna go 2-1 for them.
Aye.
He's fierce. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be really careful the face he's given.
Go on. Just say it, Paul.
2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, Paul.
Fair enough. It's a 2-1.
Yeah.
You think people rooting David Wright to concede? What the hell?
Yeah.
The first game on Sunday afternoon, Spurs against Aston Villa.
Spurs versus Villa.
Mhm.
I think, I don't want to say this because I hate Spurs, but they play well, so I'm going to say 1-0 Spurs.
Yeah, I could see that as well.
2-1 Tottenham.
I think Paul's shocked still because I said 1-0 Spurs.
I am actually. Trying clip that what he said.
To be fair, I did agree with Lee, by the way.
Because I hate Spurs with a passion. But you just got to say it as it is, you know what I mean? As realistic
Mhm.
as possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Aston Villa get this back. I'm going to say 2-1 Aston Villa.
Wow.
What did you say, Brad?
2-1 Tottenham.
Okay, the league kickoff on Sunday. Liverpool
Oh,
against Man United.
Oh!
We've just played Manchester United as well.
I'm going to say this, right? Because I do have some soft spot for Man U. For being a Sunderland Arsenal fan, I love the colour red, stuff like that. And it's against a team who also I like watching at the moment. Liverpool's been playing really well. But with Liverpool's form recently dipping, and you don't see much execution from them. Amorim, Man United was put under pressure against us. I think Man United could get away with a win.
And remember, it's at Anfield as well.
Exactly, that's why I'm saying it. 2-0 Man U.
I'm going to go 2-1 Man United, even though I hate Man United as a Newcastle fan.
As Phil Thompson would say, 2-2. Oh, it's Alan McAnally. Alan McAnally. It is 2-2.
Alan McAnally. Phil Thompson, 2-2. It's Alan McAnally.
Bradley, it sounds like we're seeing 2 and 2 in there.
I know.
And I'll be careful there, Brad.
Someone clip that as well.
2 and 2.
Sean, can you clip that, please? Just say Brad saying 2-2.
3-0 Manchester United.
3-0 Man U.
Okay,
Wow.
and there's a game on Monday night.
What did you say for
Oh.
Man United, Brad?
2-2.
2-2.
Oh.
Okay, the game on Monday night is also a London derby.
Oh, I've just
wow.
seen it as well.
West Ham against Brentford. Brentford's going to win that game.
No, I'm saying 0-0.
I'm going to go 1-0. 1-0
both
Brentford.
Both
1-1.
crop teams. Both crop teams, and I totally agree with Lee on this one. I'm going to go 0-0 draw.
1-1 for me.
Boring.
I say that 0-0 bring because of the team's going to be around Sunderland and Newcastle. We want Sunderland and Newcastle stay in the Prem for a long time and keep that derby going forever. We need teams like
Yeah.
them to play shit week in and week out.
Now,
We need
now,
to draw.
Moving back.
Now, what's left out? There's our games left now. Sunderland.
Yeah.
Our
and
games
Newcastle.
left now.
Right. So,
Right.
going back to me now. We're going to talk about Brighton and Newcastle before Sunderland.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, Brighton versus Newcastle. Obviously, we're going to ask a Newcastle fan first.
I'm going to go a 1-1 draw.
Brad.
2-1 Brighton.
Paul.
I am so thinking hard for this. Look at Lewis's face as well. Look at his face.
I know I'm against the. I know I'm against.
Lee's ran out. Lee's ran
No,
out.
I'm getting it on.
To be fair, I do.
He's not getting his Brighton t-shirt.
Oh, to be fair, I know I'm against a losing battle. Yeah.
I don't know, like.
Oh no!
Fair enough.
3-1 Brighton.
I'm saying this as nicely as I can. Danny Welbeck hat-trick. Ayari, a volley from outside the box. And also as well, expect Jean-Paul Van Heck to score ahead against you. It's 5-2.
Or Tommy Watson. No, Tommy Watson.
No Tommy Watson because he's not a regular.
Damn.
No.
But 5-2. And my God, this top's tight on me. Jesus. There you go. Not back to Sunderland, guys. Score predictions today.
We are doing score predictions.
We're doing
This
them
is
now.
what score predictions
Yeah, we're doing
are.
our predictions now. That's why I put me Brighton top on just that one little bit. By the way, guys, I'm just saying this now. I went to Brighton to get this actually done at the club show as well. before we talk about Sunderland.
It actually fits you, by the way.
It's actually a little bit tight on me because it's a large. And since then, I've grew a pair of tits.
And it says that live on YouTube.
Can't still shoot you, Lowly. Thank you.
Okay.
I shoot red better, though.
But
Right,
yeah,
let's talk about Sunderland.
When we do our
Yeah.
predictions, Lewis has got to do one for Sunderland.
No,
Right.
I don't have
Yeah,
my.
yeah.
I'm not wearing
Wait.
Sunderland socks.
You don't
No,
have to
but
wear.
you've got to do a Sunderland prediction.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
do
know.
a prediction.
I'm saying the truth because he was at the bottom of the table. I'm going to think you're going to win 3-0.
Oh,
3-0.
wow.
Oh,
Wow.
yes, I like you. No, Brad. Go next.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked about that. I'm going to go one more. I'm going to say a 4-0.
You saying what?
What, you been drinking?
I'm going to go. Well, is this against bottom of the league, Paul? It's against bottom of the league.
Paul, what's your score prediction?
2-0.
I say
2-0.
watch him go. I say watch him go 2-0 as well.
Well, with
Yeah,
going with
yes.
my predicted line of what I've said, if we do the plans what I said, if we execute well, it's the same type of tactics what Alex Ferguson played, stuff like that. Play that long ball, play down to the 10, play it to the wides. Teams like that will fall straight away. If we do that well, which we have done without the number 10 role. So ideally, I think we should try and push about a 4-0 win.
Oh, even better.
Somebody check his temperature. No, I'm only joking.
That's what we should do. But realistic terms, we're playing the 4-3-3 holding. We'll probably score one goal, settle it until within the last 20 minutes, and score another goal 2-0.
Sure.
And Sunderland, ignore Michael Bowser's prediction. Don't go 1-1.
By the way, I have to shout out about that. Right. Any Sunderland YouTuber, if you're rooting for Sunderland, don't predict us to draw against a bottom of the league side. Okay? Otherwise, you're not real Sunderland YouTubers, not real Sunderland streamers. You don't have faith in the club. So shush.
Oh.
Be okay. What's this? Be okay, Bradley. I put my score prediction in for Saturday 2-2.
22.
Okay,
I know he's trying to say 2-2.
that means 2. That means 2-2 in his thing. Yeah, 2-2.
Yeah. Right. In becoming a part of the time, there's 1 hour 17 minutes in, and I'm going to have to say this, right? We've had quite a few people watching, and some people haven't subscribed yet. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, bitches. Otherwise, I'm coming to go to your house and I'm going to steal all your money. So when you subscribe, it doesn't cost a penny. So do it. Okay? Don't turn me into bloody Jaddy Jolly go Allah Akbar to your house. Subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny. Leave it a like. Honest to God, guys, we're growing so far. We've gone 510 nearly. We're pushing and pushing more. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And if we reach 600 by the end of the year, we'll get Brad to get a tattoo.
Brad's face. When you said that.
Or we'll get Reese to get a tattoo with Sunderland badge on.
What about Lewis?
We could get.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I can't do it, Reese. I can't do it, Reese. Sorry.
There's 2 fingers by the way.
Yeah, I called you Reese. Sorry, Lewis.
It just called you race.
But yeah, honest to God, guys, please subscribe, leave a like, share with your mum, dad, and dog. Your great granddad who's probably in the grave, whatever. Just share it, guys. Honestly, we're continuously growing.
Even share it with us. Even share it with us. There you go. Even share it with your cat. There you go.
I think that's the only pussy Brad's going to get.
Oh my god.
But anyways, it's coming to the point of the day now where we actually look at the comments, see what people's been talking about as well. Because we've been talking about everything recently. We haven't looked at much of the comments.
Oh yeah,
people
hang
said.
on. Can we talk about the under-18s derby?
Oh, sugar, I keep forgetting about that because there's irrelevance.
I know it's not big, but it's big for the under-18s in 2 days' time.
Okay, right. So now we're going to talk about footballs between the ages of 16 and 18. So, by the way, there's nothing illegal about this, guys. before
No.
you say we're not Adam Pearson watching under 16s players.
Oh my god, man.
Hang on, just get the. Yep, it's Saturday and it's 11 o'clock kickoff, and Sunderland are at home.
So we're playing at Everton or at the academy.
It
It'll
doesn't,
be
to be fair, it doesn't say just on here. It just says
All right.
It might be at the academy. as
So
well.
it'll be at
first
the
of all, I'm going to speak about Sunderland under 18s. I follow the academy systems quite well. We have some fantastic players in the under 18s. But Brad, Paul, no, we've got Ivan Struik. We've got quite a few good players. We've got Fen Gurgushian who's scoring goals. They are very, very good, talented players from the Calgary Academy. Some of our players from under 18s has even played out internationally level. So, obviously, Lewis, how do you feel about that coming against some international under 18s players at that level against you?
But with the obviously because Newcastle United, fair enough, when we play in the UEFA Youth League, it's out under 19s, but most of our under 18s do play for the under 19s for that, and we have that European quality experience now.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things. It's a couple of extra games for the kids. But if we get something from it, but I'm looking at the table as well.
Yeah.
I've just checked the location. Yeah, it's at the Academy of Light.
Yeah, at the minute, Newcastle United sit in third place in the Premier League under 18s league North section, and Sunderland sit 13th.
Yeah. So again, you've got so he's all higher.
Mm-hmm.
But some again, you mentioned about the under 18s and academies, and again they're playing against each other. I think Imagine might be live on YouTube. But again, you're looking at the exposure of the academy players that we'll have. Do you think Newcastle has much exposure to your academy players?
Not really, because our academy is crap.
Yeah. Obviously,
Probably streaming it.
I was
They probably will do.
I was listening to a podcast the other day with Kevin Phillips talking, and I listened to one about Newcastle, actually, surprisingly, for a change. Newcastle Academy, they were talking about that, and they were saying how they weren't getting as much exposure and all that. But whereas on Kevin Phillips was saying about Sunderland, they have so much great young talents, and they're getting the exposure. We also had, what some people don't know, is that we had a Ukrainian winger, Timur Tutierov, playing on the international break for Ukraine's first team.
That's a good experience for him.
So again, that's good. He's not getting game time for Sunderland, but he's been training with them. He hasn't played a game, but he's been training with them. He's been playing with the under-21s. Again, he scored for the under-21s, another international player. So I just got messaged just not long ago. So again, it's about the academy exposure. It looks so great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But apart from that, it's been absolutely great. The under-18s games, academy games, there's a lot of great young players coming out there these days. And it's good to see them who's going to be the next Javi or next Yamin Yamal or the next Phil Foden, whatever. There's a lot coming out there these days. But anyways, away from that, we're going to go to the comments now. Now I'm looking at some of the comments on here. We've got Reece Persian mentioned about the score prediction stuff and all that, as per usual. You got Acacia mentioning about something, if I look for it, about, have you watched Reggie's today about Siddiqui and El Doreti? Right. I'm going to discuss that. I don't know if she's on or not, because I think she's a little bit behind the time on the stream. Or she's a little bit too far ahead, I didn't know. But Siddiqui is a question mark still, 100%, I think. Because I wouldn't rush him if he still took a little knock on the week, during the week. And Alderete, I don't think he might play. I think it would be better off resting him.
But you might as well find out Saturday anyway.
Yeah. Obviously, you got Sean going, Barsuit Blue. I don't Barsuit Red. I'm not a blue person. I like the colour blue, but you know. Then we got Brad talking about people subscribing to the channel. Brad saying good night to people and people saying good night. Reese is off to bed. I think he's been watching the stream since we uploaded the stream today at like 2 o'clock.
So you mentioned Super Kev. Those that is going to Kill Square on Saturday. He's there with Kevin Ball
Yeah.
because Jermaine Defoe actually was at the Stadium of Light today as well.
Yeah.
Was he?
And by the way, Brad, you mentioned some good YouTubers there to people subscribe to. I'm going to say this: do not subscribe to Fan TV.
Right.
Okay, it's only because obviously with what happened with Sean Middleton and them, I'm on Fans React side. Guys, if you haven't already, give Fans React a subscribe. I'm going to mention this now: Michael Bowers and Sean Middleton, two great YouTubers out there doing so hard, doing so well together, going on lives, and they're doing TikToks now. It's brilliant. Bit of a good laugh. If you haven't already, go and subscribe. Also, as well, I've got to give a shout out to my two big guys out there who's been absolutely fantastic from day one. They're getting loads of views now. Charlesy and Steve, fantastic YouTubers, great, smart lads. So if you haven't already, guys, subscribe to them. Love you too, guys. Peace.
I forgot to mention Josie and Steve on there as well.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Sunderland's got a big YouTube in net compared to Newcastle. 10 pot. It's okay there.
Yeah.
I think we've got the upcoming one here with Jack. No, Lewis.
Lewis has got a channel.
What?
Lewis has got a channel.
Yeah, we should keep him going.
I don't upload on it. That's the thing. I got. To be fair, I have a couple.
Yeah.
What's this? I'm just watching a film with Scott Eastwood and Scott Eastwood.
Is that two different people? They got the same name.
Scott Eastwood.
Scott
Eastwood.
It's like this crap James Bond. I am Scott. Scott Eastwood.
One
Eastwood,
second.
not Eatwood. But what do you call it?
God.
Honestly. And also, as well, there's a shout out on the channel now to the people who's been working behind the scenes as well, to where we are now as well. Got to give a massive shout out to Brad's mum and dad, who's done a lot for the channel. Tony and Joanne, well done, guys. You've been a massive help. Lauren Kenny, who's why she hasn't came on tonight. I think she must be just in that guy or whatever. She's a moderator. She's done fantastic.
She's probably busy.
Lewis, I've been getting your name wrong all the time, but I've done it on purpose to wind you up because of the people who don't come on the channel. So Lewis, fantastic. Paul, great to see you back on. Great to see myself back on. Probably been consistent enough with that and bullshit.
Yeah, me other YouTube channel I got is Newcastle Disabled Fans.
Yeah.
Please.
Now
please,
we've got
guys.
now here comes the roadblock, people. So we're going to get ready to say
bye.
we're going to get ready to
Bye-bye.
say goodbye, guys. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny. Again, if you want to anytime jump on, give us a message. My page is Feston Mackham. Got Paul Wilson. You got Bradley Young, who runs the admin of the main page. Got to give us one of a message. If you want to come on the box sometime, come on to have a little fan talk, whatever. More than welcome. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Have a fantastic week. From myself and Paul. Say goodbye, Paul.
See you later. Away the lads.
Lewis.
Goodbye and away the mags.
Co-host Brad.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
And from
Good luck
me.
for Saturday, Sunderland. Come on, lads.
And from me.
Lovely.
However, the lads. Ciao, ciao. Have a lovely weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good night.
Goodbye.